Wait a minute, that's not our song. I'll roll with it.
Took a nap today and I had a really realistic dream where like I had bugs under my skin and my hands and like you could see them like moving and it fucking freaked me out. And I woke up in like a panic and I was like looking at my hands. I was like, I have bugs under my skin.
That is disgusting.
Isn't it? It was so weird.
I had a dream I bought an original Xbox.
That's a good dream if you mod it.
I nearly did. I went to game stores today and I kept seeing it and I was like, is this a sign? Am I supposed to buy it?
It's a good system to mod. I mean, there's really not many good exclusives on it anymore. I mean, because primarily the good exclusives were all like Halo and online shit. But it's a good system to mod. Very user-friendly.
I don't think we can start with a fight anymore.
Why?
We just shared retro dream talk.
No.
Why?
Did my bug hands get on there?
Yep. People heard about your bug hands. I told you we were
shit.
live.
I don't listen. I didn't really like KOTOR.
You don't like anything.
It was just weird.
Give me a funny face. It's Sean Long, everybody, here on Nintendo Enthusiast Class vs. Crass. But the one talking, of course, is me, Jason Lapine, one of the hosts. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Sorry we've been out, but Sean's been a bitch for the last little while. He didn't want to talk to me.
Okay.
You are. You were so busy on
Okay.
Retro Gaming Tube, I had to go off and do my own little thing.
I'm pretty sure that you were out of town last week and then you were late today, but okay.
I have duties to do. But welcome everybody to the Class vs. Crass Nintendo podcast here on Nintendo Enthusiast. We are at number 58. Chugging along there. If you don't know me, I've introduced myself. Joining me, Sean Long.
Hello.
Say hi.
I did.
Okay. Lots of stuff to talk about, though. This is a good thing about missing a week or two. There's just more stuff to talk about. Including a lot of interesting NX rumors. But before we get into our headlines, let's explain the show to anybody who's joining us for the first time. Sean, will you do the honors?
Yeah, we talk about like games and shit, and then we start out with what have you been playing, and then we talk about the news, rumors, and then we do a lightning round where you just ask us whatever.
Someone suggested we call it a thunder round, I think.
What difference does
bolt
it make?
round? I don't remember. It was to theme it better with like the Mario Kart lightning bolt.
I see.
Yeah, it was integrating themes and stuff.
So, Jason, what have you been playing lately?
You know, we were, before we get into what have you been playing, can we get into what have we been dreaming about?
No, we've already discussed that.
Yeah, but I have some interesting stories that kind of go beyond that. Can we go with what have you been shopping instead then?
Sure.
All right.
If you haven't played anything, that's fine.
I have been playing a lot of things, as you can attest if you watch my live streams over at Jason Lapine's YouTube channel, which you can reach in the chat
Fuck that.
by clicking on my name. All right. Before I get into what have I been shopping, which has come anyway, what have I been playing? Not a lot of Nintendo stuff, honestly. I've been mainly playing a lot of Steam stuff, a lot of indie games on Steam, including Axiom Verge, which is coming to the Wii U soon, and it can't come soon enough. What else has been? As you guys can see, I've been busy redesigning the whole set. It's a little bit bare right now, but the layout is there. I actually got games in frame here, but now I got to fill up the walls. So I've been busy with that. Been playing Human Fall Flat. There's a review of Indie Corner on that over on my personal channel. It's a Steam game as well. You're like this wobbly white dude, and it's a physics-based puzzle game. I've been also playing some head game, something about a head. You lose your head. It's like a Metroidvania. It's another indie game, which is also very interesting so far. Uh, yeah, I don't think I've been playing anything on my Wii U or 3DS lately. It's been very sad. How about you?
I've been playing some really shitty RPG on the 3DS to review, and like I'm almost to the point where I don't want to play it anymore, so I'm just gonna do the review.
Okay.
It sucks. It's called like Journey to Crescia or something, and it was like a mobile game that was ported to the 3DS. And like it here's my thing. Why the fuck are you gonna port over this shitty RPG when you can play DS and 3DS RPGs on the 3DS? So like even if you just completely ignore all of the 3DS RPGs, you could buy Final Fantasy 3 and 4 for $10 a piece. You could buy Chrono Trigger, you can buy The World Ends With You. You can buy all these fucking amazing RPGs. But like for some reason they're like, we can make this really shitty SNES style RPG that has like no animation. Now the story is pretty good, but there's like no animations. Like the fighting, there's no animations. The character movement, there's no animations. It's like 5 frames. It's like you go like doop 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 when you're walking, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't that how you like
So
your games, all retro and stuff?
okay, no, you're an idiot. Retro RPGs have animation and shit like that. This game is just like devoid of anything. I do really like the story, and I wish that the game was better because it would be a decent game. But I can't justify it. Like, why the fuck? You could play all these, like I said, you can play all these amazing 3DS RPGs and DS RPGs that you could get for like the same price of $10.
Yeah. And that's all you've been playing, or is that just the most interesting story you got?
On Nintendo platforms, yeah. I've been playing a lot of Dreamcast lately. I got Marvel vs. Capcom on there, and I actually might do a Sonic Adventure stream tonight because I realized I've never finished it.
Huh.
And yeah, now I'm just planning the moving stuff. I'm gonna start getting rid of shit tomorrow.
When are you moving again?
Probably the last weekend of August.
Last weekend of
Okay.
August. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
still in your current set for a while.
Yeah, I'll still be here. I got to start getting rid of like clothes and shit. 'Cause I have so many clothes, and I wear like 5 shirts, and it's like, okay, I don't need all these fucking clothes.
Nope,
So
don't.
I'm just gonna
You should sign some and we can give it away if anybody
no,
wants your
I'm gonna
clothes.
give them to one of those fucking clothes
Charity
shelter
things.
things. Same thing with some shoes. I have a lot of shoes and shit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I did want. Can I talk about now what have I been shopping? I actually got my bag of goodies here that I just picked up today.
Yeah, the pickups video.
Yeah,
Save for the
yeah, it's a little
team, mate.
pickups. I don't do pickups a lot, you know. I want my little
Do
moment
it,
in
do
this.
it on your channel,
It's actually
stupid.
it's not that interesting. I got two
It
things.
doesn't matter. People like that stuff.
Anyways, I'm gonna talk. I was out of town. I just got back in 30 minutes ago, and this town I was at, it's a little place near Detroit. There was two video game stores in walking distance from each other, which was really cool. Some retro and modern games. But I nearly picked up in both places. I asked if they had a 3DO. No 3DOs. I was looking. They had one place advertise a Dreamcast for $40. Wanted it. Didn't have any in stock. One thing that was cool though, they had this thing called a TI-99. Have you heard of it?
Calculator?
No, it's from the same people that make the calculator, but it's a console. And I think it's super rare because I've never seen it, much less heard about it. And I was like, "How much is this?" Like, I was ready to throw a lot of money at it. He was like, "Oh, that's not for sale." I was like, it was like in the bottom of a glass case where you can't even like really see it. It's not even like being displayed to anybody. It's just there being useless, and I could give it a proper pedestal. And you don't want to sell it to me. Um, so yeah, I didn't manage to get any new. Oh yeah, there was also a TurboGrafx. How much did I tell you it was? Like 220?
Yeah, that's way too much, dude.
Yeah, well, I didn't buy that. What I did end up buying is this little thing. So I discovered a new Sonic game actually while making my E3 video series. And this isn't exactly the one I mentioned in it. This is a DS version of Sonic Rush Adventures. and there's another one called Sonic Rush, and the trailer to it looks really good, and Sonic Rush actually got super good reviews. So I finally found this, and I'm really,
Yeah, it's a good game.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've played it.
Both? Have you played both?
Yes.
Um, are they equally good? Because I'm afraid I got the bad one.
I thought the first Sonic. Well, I mean, it just they didn't really do a whole lot different than the first one. So
Oh, okay, it was more of the same then.
yeah,
Okay, well that's good because I didn't experience the first one. So yeah, I got this. So in the next What Have You Been Playing, I will be mentioning that. Maybe I'll stream that because I can stream DS games now. Another thing that's
ooh,
interesting, this little baby here showed up on my doorstep, which looks like a Wii Classic controller, but it's actually developed by a third party and it's kind of shitty, but I'll be reviewing that here on this channel in detail later on. And then
who
finally I
makes
picked,
it?
I honestly don't remember the company name. I'd have to dig my email, and they don't put their name anywhere on the controller. It's a Chinese
That's nice.
company though.
Arrow
Uh,
trees.
and I got Witcher 3 for cheap on Xbox One, which is a game I've been looking for a while to get on the cheap. So finally got it at the price I wanted. So that's my little journey into retro game stores.
You did it.
I did. It's fun, but I'm not ready to spend the amount of money that you do.
I don't spend that much.
You're
I
you're
haven't spent this month. I haven't spent shit. Or July, I didn't spend shit because I'm moving, so I got
Mhm.
to save up some money.
Yeah, you're not as bad as the other as a lot of retro collector I see that just drop like almost $100 per cart.
I'm only buying shit that I'm gonna play. Like everything I've bought recently, I've played. Like I have a stack of retro games that I bought recently on my table over there because I haven't cataloged them yet.
Hmm. I'm actually reading some people are actually familiar with the TI 99. They're saying it's a lot like an Atari knockoff. So, I don't know, I think it would have been pretty fun.
Yeast.
All right, let's get into the headlines. The big one came obviously from Eurogamer. I'm not sure if everyone here is familiar with it. If not, let's update you. Eurogamer released a huge article with a ton of info on the NX, and I quote that because they have sourced nothing. They're just saying a bunch of their buddies from a bunch of areas told them something, and that the only reason we should believe them is because they're a big site. Which, anyway, it's more of the same. We haven't kind of made a big deal about it on this channel recently, but we're going to talk about it today. Sean, you want to go through what the rumor is, or?
Basically, it's pretty much the same. That it's going to be a hybrid console. It's going to have. They were more specific about like the chips and stuff with the Tegra chip, which is a mobile chip that they use in phones and tablets and whatnot. But what's funny is that everyone claims that because it came from Eurogamer, and then Wall Street Journal said they heard the same thing, and IGN heard they said the same thing. Like, fuck off.
Wait, wait,
Like,
wait, sorry. Did you just pour your can of Dr. Pepper into something?
into another can.
Oh, okay.
I put out a cigarette, and there wasn't any liquid in that one.
Okay, we're good. We're back on track. Sorry.
I just don't buy the whole the shit coming apart and whatever. The
Oh my
controller
God, that is
coming up. Like, what the
stupid.
fuck is that? Like, I don't know, man. Like, and so many people are quoting it as fact, and I'm just like, why? And it's funny because like 3 days ago or 3 days before that rumor came out, that guy King Avery Games
Mm.
actually made a video on it on the same chip and everything. And then all of a sudden, Eurogamers are like, "Oh, we got this hot rumor," and it's like, or maybe you just watched his video. Like, I don't know, man. It could be. It could be. That would be a way to keep, the cost of the machine down. But I'm just not ready. I'm at the point where I'm just not ready to buy into
Anything.
anything.
No.
Because remember, the controller was fucking fact. That
Yep.
was the controller, the fucking stupid thing. That was a fact,
The
Jack.
Stewie Griffin
Fact.
head.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, oh, it was just a rumor. Waka waka waka. Like,
Yeah,
I believe nothing.
pretty much. I think we're on the same page. Who cares? I don't believe anything anymore until I see Nintendo say something. So
It just
I'm not going to get excited about anything until September, October, which is the likely time frame that they're going to announce and unveil it.
I would say September. I don't think you could wait till October. October and then a March
Is
release.
that when they release iPhones now? Like, aren't iPhones now announced? Apple does a lot of big announcements in September, don't they?
I don't know. I don't care about cell phones.
I know you don't.
But yeah, I just think and it very well could be, and it could end up being the truth, and great, good for you.
I would
But
rather
there's
talk about the outrage of the rumor more than the rumor themselves.
go on.
Because it spawned a lot of articles and a lot of hate, and people are like, Nintendo is doing it wrong again. There's going to be no third parties. It's going to be weak ass. It's going to be a tablet. They're going to cater to casuals. And, like the whole Doom horde is never very far away from just shitting on everybody and just being like, Nintendo's being
Well,
dumb.
and here's the thing. This also ties in with another headline, but if that is the case, because essentially what this would mean is that it is weaker than an Xbox One. Okay.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, why the fuck would Sega be making Sonic 2007
Yes.
for the
Exactly.
PS4, the Xbox One, and the NX? And before anyone in this chat says, well, it could be a downgrade, name me one time that Sega has taken a Sonic game and downgraded it for a system. They
Yeah.
never did.
There's
They
more. Yeah. Yeah, you're
the
right.
PS3 and Xbox 360 Sonic games were PS3 and Xbox 360 Sonic games. The Wii had its own separate Sonic games because they did not downport them. So why the fuck would they make this game for the NX? If they wanted to make a Sonic game for the NX, they would, and it was essentially much weaker than the other two systems. Sonic Unleashed. Oh, you're right.
What was it downgraded? Or was it? I didn't
Yeah,
play
because
either.
yeah,
But didn't you
yeah.
have the whole Waggle version in the Wii? Or was that like is that it? It was just different control scheme?
No, I mean the graphics were less and shit.
Okay, but
Worse.
okay, I don't know. You have a console that hasn't even been unveiled, announced, has zero user base, and you're going to go and put the NX in your trailer if you downgrade it? I don't see Sega wanting to do that, or even like why would they do that?
What would be the point? What you're gonna make people excited about the NX version that's gonna suck compared to the other ones? Generations 3DS doesn't count. That's a
Yeah,
portable
anything to
game.
the 3DS doesn't count. It's a different
Yeah,
completely.
portable doesn't count. But what would be the fucking point?
Hmm. That is
There's
probably
no
the
point.
most confirmation of the NX we got in the last 2 weeks, honestly. The fact that Sonic 2017, ooh, that's scary, naming another Sonic by a year. Last time that didn't go over so well. Um, the, I don't know. Sonic, we don't know anything. We know it has a cool CGI. That's it. Probably gonna be Sonic Generations, 2 style gameplay.
Handhelds don't count. Exclamation, 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 exclamation.
Hang on, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat?
Handhelds don't count.
Okay. Um, Yeah, so if we take a look, I mean, we know that Zelda Breath of Wild is going to be on the NX. That doesn't necessarily say much
Well,
about the NX.
they
Hmm?
already said the NX version is going to be better.
Did they say that for sure? Like
Yeah.
that's quoted?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, it's not going to be a tablet. It's not going to be powered by the same thing that powers a tablet, or it's a very powerful tablet that's coming down the pipe. And then the whole breaking the controllers off the screen and like no, no. Like that screams gimmicky, and they've specifically said they are moving away from the Wii and the Wii U. So I just don't see them doing anything that's off like that. I
What do
think
you
that
think of the whole power base thing? That like it'll be one thing on a handheld and one thing on a console. Doesn't that seem just like so convoluted?
well, even more convoluted is the whole cloud-based processing idea that now they're saying that oh, all of these little Nintendo nodes are all going to connect over the internet, and now your games are going to take power from all of these nodes to power the game however you need. That sounds convoluted to
It
me.
just it sounds like more. Okay, if Microsoft said something like that, cool. If Sony said something like that, cool. I would believe it because they have been in the they've been deep into the online infrastructure for many years. This is Nintendo. I understand DNA is a very big company and will be
Your
handling.
potatoes, you got to kick your potato a little there.
Is it good?
It's hiccuping. Give it a little rub.
It's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Um, it's just like I don't see Nintendo just becoming this all of a sudden magnificent tech and online company
Right, yeah, from underdog to like
to like cutting edge. Like there has to be a few steps in between there.
hmm I can pretty much guarantee you that the NX will not be as strong as the Neo, the Scorpio, and if it's as PS4 or Xbox One is debatable. And the sole reason is Nintendo is a company, and every company has a philosophy. And Nintendo's business philosophy is to always make hardware with existing, with what's existing, so that it's cheap. It's part of their business philosophy. So they're not going to get the latest and greatest because that's expensive and it goes against the business model that they have lived on for. I don't know if that has been the philosophy for all 100 years. Um, since tech wasn't really a thing back then. But I just don't see Nintendo changing their whole business philosophy to go and compete with a market that's already very saturated and it's very difficult to step into when you have Xbox and PlayStation already duking it out. Why are you going to go step in there? It just
And
doesn't make any sense.
it's not even duking it out anymore. Let's call a spade a spade. Microsoft is getting out of the home console business.
They
Period.
are,
End
yeah.
of discussion. The Scorpio is the last system from Microsoft, period. End of discussion. They are more concerned with PC gaming. That's why every fucking exclusive is on the PC as well, which negates it from being an exclusive. If you're on two platforms, it's not exclusive.
Hang on though.
Stop calling them exclusive.
It's not as gloomy as you say though. I'm going to defend Microsoft a bit here, which is surprising because I hated on them for literally 20 years, maybe 15 years, however long they've been gaming. 10 years, 15 years, so 10 years of that, 15, whatever. I love the angle that they're actually going, and yeah, maybe the Scorpio will be the last of their console. They're definitely taking a weaker stance on the console, but I like how they're building this ecosystem instead, and they're saying like play the game the way you want it, whether it be on PC, on console, or even on your phone or on tablets and whatever. And they're like, we're going to help make that experience better with networks and with like you said, I would see more Microsoft being the one to use this cloud computing to make a whole network of to use a network of consoles or whatever to power games, which I can't even really conceive how that would happen.
Ecosystems are bullshit. You should have learned that from Nintendo. Remember
Mm,
the Wii U is in the ecosystem. I don't understand. Here's a fucking thing that blows my mind. Microsoft is the company that has lied and changed their stance on shit the most out of anyone. Yet whenever they fucking say, "Oh well, the Scorpio, it's not going to have its own dedicated library," and then 2 weeks later they're like, "Well, if a developer wants to make a game just for the Scorpio, they can." It's like Jesus fucking Christ, man. Are they going to be exclusives for it or not? It's going to be a fucking smorgasbord of bullshit. It's just like Hyrule Warriors Legends on the 3DS and the new 3DS. It's going to be shit like that, and anyone who thinks differently is a fool. You don't make new fucking hardware just to make new fucking hardware. You don't do that. Who the fuck? What is the market for this? Okay, if you're gonna make a new hardware and then say, "Oh, well, we'll just play your existing games," why the fuck would I buy it? Of course, there's going to be exclusives for it. Of course, it's going to phase out the Xbox One, and it'll be their last system, and it'll have some PC bullshit built into it, and it'll be like a little weird thing.
for a minute, I thought you were gonna grab your headphones and throw it at us.
I got mad. I just like people are so fucking naive and they don't think for themselves and they just believe whatever bullshit. Think of how many video game companies have lied to you.
Well, all of them.
The viewer. You, the viewer. Think of how many times companies have lied to you and you still fucking believe everything they say. Stop it. Stop it. You could take what they say and you could form your own opinion on it and post it on enthusiast.gg.
Ooh,
Or you could be
smooth.
a sheep and just go along with the flock. And I'm not a sheep.
What are you, Sean?
Fucking boss.
But if you were an animal,
Uh, a lion, because lions are kind of lazy. Like they'll get into it when they got to get some food, but like other than that, they're just chilling.
so if you were a lion and you saw another attractive sheep, would you bang the sheep?
I mean, yeah,
So
why
you're
not?
so you're a sheep fucker then.
Pretty much. But yeah, I mean, EA lies, like Konami lies,
Businesses
Nintendo lies.
lie. Like you think that they're ever gonna have a conference and something like okay, so they say something and then like 6 months later they realize they could do something better and then they're like, oh, we better not make that business decision because Bob in marketing said that to the viewers. That gotta be honest to that. No, they're just gonna be like, oh well, Bob lied, and we're going to do this thing with our company
They
with this product.
Mike and Microsoft is literally the worst. They literally did a complete 180 on the Xbox One. And
Oh
yes, it
yeah.
was a positive. It was a positive 180,
Hmm.
but they still fucking lied to you.
Yep, that was exciting. um, what stemmed that? Were we talking about the controls? Because we didn't finish hashing down the rumors. Um,
Well, I mean, we were just talking about the internet infrastructure
oh yeah, yeah,
and how if anyone was gonna do something like that, it would be a company like Microsoft. I feel, whose basis is in computers and shit like that.
yeah. Of course, yeah. They don't care so much about like they're not a gaming exclusive the way Nintendo is. So they could
Right.
definitely expand the tech. All right. Yeah, the whole yeah, so I was talking about the controls being split. I don't think that's a thing. Then you asked me what about the base. I do think we can see something like something that you can bring with you and it hooks up to the base something like you do have your console processing unit. But it's I don't know. It can't be overly complicated. Like it can't be expensive.
Well, the thing of it is that the
No,
Wii U is dead. The Wii U is dead. I get that, but the 3DS isn't dead,
no.
and the 3DS still has a lot of quality games coming to it. If this indeed is a hybrid system, it will essentially kill off both the 3DS and the Wii U at the same time. And OG,
Your potato's about to die. Probably did.
hello.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. As I was saying, essentially the if the NX is this hybrid system, it will kill off both the Wii U and the 3DS. The Wii U, not a big deal; it's already dead. The 3DS, I think there's still viable options for that. So you're going to kill off essentially, both of those consoles. And OJ from Player Essence made an interesting video how this would actually be a huge risk for Nintendo because essentially their handhelds have always printed money and the console market, it, up and
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Um, by eliminating two segments and combining it into one segment, they're taking a huge fucking risk because if one of the if a handheld isn't doing well and a console is doing well, they're still getting money. If a console isn't doing well and a handheld's doing well, they're still getting money. But by combining it into one thing, you're putting all your apples into one basket. And if that one product doesn't do well, you're fucked because you have nothing to fall back on.
yeah. Well, nothing risked, nothing gained. Uh, I mean, it's a fair point, but I do think we are going to see Nintendo converge their platforms. I think they are already stretched too thin trying to develop handheld and console. It doesn't make sense for them to develop a console that's so powerful that third parties that's a whole other topic and it's kind of scary. Are third parties really going to be that present around with Nintendo? If we really hit that saturation point of consoles, yeah, but if, depending on what the Scorpio and the Neo really do offer, like no, the third parties are probably just gonna take off again.
And
But
then
we
what? You're stuck with just Nintendo games
right.
for
But
platform.
but depending on how they develop them, like if you look at the last few E3s, you usually kind of see a strong handheld year from Nintendo, followed by a strong console year, and it kind of alternates, and it kind of goes with the resource how they allocate their resources. Uh, Obviously, they have different teams work on handheld console, so if they could combine all those resources to provide a more consistent stream of software to one platform, then their entire user base is a lot happier and more satisfied.
Except, except,
Mm-hmm.
except.
Mm-hmm.
This has been proven that Nintendo only games cannot propel a console. So they need third parties if they want to succeed.
Well,
Whether they want to
let's say you have a
the
hybrid.
Wii U, no, shut up. The Wii U was a Nintendo exclusive console and it fucking failed.
It did.
It sold 13 million
It
units.
did. Wonder why
So
it failed.
obviously they need more.
Yeah, yeah. And now listen to this. So if you do have the one product that I don't know how it would work necessarily, but that you can choose to develop a handheld form of a game or a console equivalent of a game, and let's say third parties do ditch the console part of the hybrid, but are still willing to develop like down ports for the handheld, which is essentially what they're doing for 3DS already. Then you still have this one product which is supported by the 3DS, and yeah, maybe you're getting those really top of the line Nintendo exclusives to kind of get those really rich experiences. That's still a good product, isn't it?
Hmm? I wasn't listening.
Ugh. Let's say you took the 3DS and the Wii U and you mashed it into one product so that you had all those good Wii U games, but you still had a library of 3DS games with that third party support. So the third party support is coming in more with downgrades and like the handheld versions, but the strong Nintendo games are just those console
That's
experiences.
that,
But it's a mashed
that's not
device.
feasible.
You don't
The
think it's feasible?
reason, no, the reason that, dude, that's so stupid. Come on.
Of
The
course not.
reason,
What?
the reason that third party developers support the 3DS is because it sold a lot of fucking units and it's cheaper to develop games for. You don't have to worry about high tech graphics and shit like that. So what you're telling me is you're gonna have a system that plays shitty low res third party games and high res
I
Nintendo games.
don't
That
know.
sounds terrible. That
I
sounds
don't know.
horrible. There's gonna be such a fucking gap in games. Like if you're gonna do that, just make indie games.
I really don't know, dude. The Senex thing is like
It's
the most
stupid.
mysterious thing in gaming ever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't care
Can
for
we
it.
talk about Sonic now?
Yeah, let's talk about Sonic.
'Cause Sonic is doing a nice return to form in terms of its hypeness. What do you think?
Mania looks good. I don't understand why everyone's freaking out about 17 when the fucking trailer was like nothing. But
Two things.
Mania,
Two things.
go on.
Three things. Three things in 2017 that got me excited. First was the tone. Sonic going up against big bad robots that are destroying the Earth in a very serious, or Mobius, whatever, in a very serious, dark tone. Really felt reminiscent of the old Freedom Fighter version of Sonic, or even when Sonic was fighting against the Death Egg in the original Sonic. And that just that tone setting, if they follow up with that, is reason one to get excited. Reason two, old Sonic, new Sonic are back, suggesting Sonic Generation's similar style of gameplay, which is, let's face it, one of the best mashup of gameplay that they've come up with in the last 20. It's their best combo that they've had so far. So that's reason number two. Reason number three, it's a console experience. I know that's a weak reason, but it's a reason.
So is Mania.
Mania looks better. I mean, Mania is just as good, even though I am a little confused as what it is exactly. It
It's a new 2D Sonic game.
but it's a new 2D Sonic game that also revisits old levels and adds to them. So
Okay.
so is it?
No, it's not just that. There's new levels as well.
Well, I saw that there's new levels, but why are they even bringing back the old levels? Like, what's that about?
Because there's going to be that new gameplay mechanic,
Which is
the drop down dash thing.
Oh, I missed that. Apparently, that's being developed by the same guy who did the remakes of Sonic 1, 2, 3. Did he make CD? He made the
Yes.
remix, which is
Yeah, he did CD. I was crucified in my reaction video. You don't know who Kristen Whitehead is? Obviously not, motherfucker. Sorry, I don't
yeah.
play mobile games.
He actually does have he revived the classic Sonics with the proper feel to them, the momentum, the everything. So having him on Mania is exciting. Um, we're gonna get a good 2D classic Sonic game, which is great. And then, like I said, three reasons for
Wait,
Sonic
wait.
2017. Hmm?
Unless you have, but you have to have a PS4 or Xbox One because it's not coming out to Nintendo
That
platforms.
is really odd. That is
Yeah,
so odd. Why
yeah. I
why
thought
announce one for the NX but not the other?
I don't. Yeah, I don't really get that. It's obviously not a graphically taxing game.
Yeah.
It's a 2D Sonic game. Why would you not put it on everything under the sun?
Yeah, why not even go PS3, Xbox 360 and Wii U? I mean, if sounds like it's a kind of an easy audience to go after. Or the
Yeah, I don't.
3DS. It's not even on the 3DS.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's kind of weird to me. But
Very, very weird.
so if you're a Nintendo only person, you have to wait for 17 on the NX.
If you're a Nintendo only person, you have to wait for pretty much anything till 2017.
What are you talking
I
about,
know,
man?
I'm being pessimistic, but like, come on.
God,
It's been
man,
a
come
weak
on, man,
year. It's been dry. It's been dry.
come on, man.
I mean, Star Fox has been my last big bout with the Wii U.
You got the paper color splash, and
Remember splashing them colors
you
everywhere.
got Darksiders One remaster.
That's true. That's a nice surprise.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's um
Physical?
ten, physical 1080p, only 30 frames a second on the Wii U, 60 on the PS4 and Xbox One, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, that's the same. It's the same people who did the Legend of K, and I was a big fan of
Oh
that.
my God, Legend of K is terrible. You made me believe in that game. You made me buy it
Did you
because
play for more than an hour?
oh my God. Yeah, yeah, I played it for I think 3, 4 hours.
That
And
game
it
is
is
fun as shit.
okay, the combat, I'll give you the combat. The combat's good in it. Like that very fluent, good combat, but
It
everything
looks good. It
else is so
plays
tedious.
good. The voice acting kind of sucks.
Voice acting is terrible. And the pacing, you're caught up with so many like dialogue boxes and explanations and just the story's
Yeah,
not good.
like I said, the tutorial was annoying as shit.
Yeah, and also I know I said 2016 is a weak year, but I mean we do have indies. I'll, but
No, you
but
don't
we
care
know
about
that when
indies.
I talk
You don't.
about that, it is implied that we have the indie support, and there are some good indie games. In fact, I mean that is what is keeping the Wii U afloat this year. Let's not kid ourselves.
Is it really keeping it afloat?
Yeah, it's not though. I mean, they're good indies. Shantae, as someone pointed out, Axiom Verge, like these are some solid indie games, but they are very far and few and far between.
Far and far between.
Sure. Someone made a comment and I missed it. I forget. Oh, we got some ukulele news too, but I don't have a toy box. I didn't back the Kickstarter, so I didn't get access to the toy box. Did you?
No, I didn't back the Kickstarter. Are you crazy?
Yeah, one of us should have though, so that we could actually talk about it.
Mm.
Hmm.
You're the indie guy here.
I'm a little burnt on Kickstarters. I don't support them anymore like I used to. It's getting expensive.
And for what?
I haven't gotten one. Actually, no, it's not out yet. I got a beta for Earthlock Festival of Magic, which I'm very excited to try. Uh,
What is that?
it's an RPG. It's an indie game, a JRPG
For
for Wii U. But I got the code for Steam, of course, because that's the only way you can get the beta. So I still don't have it on my Wii U. Is the point.
hmm. You
Bloodstained,
probably
yes,
never will.
Bloodstained. Yeah, it's gonna get canceled at the last second. No, they won't do that. The other big headline is we also got a demo of Metroid Prime Blast Ball, and I am really curious to see what the chat thinks about that. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
It's fun as shit. It's like Rocket League with mechs.
Right? It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's really good.
But did you think it was bad? Like when it was announced, did you think it was good? Like, did it live up to your expectations?
What do you mean? Did I
So it
think
was
it was
unveiled at E3, right? So
right?
what did you think when it was unveiled at E3?
I thought it looked fun.
And it plays fun now.
Yeah,
Good. So it's all good. Okay, Eric is bugging us here to check his Twitter. What does he want?
I don't know. The enthusiast GG link he posted didn't work, so
Well, he said
good
there's a
job, buddy.
joke or something, but I don't. What is that? I think it's a Sonic joke. I don't know. Sorry, Eric. Missed it. Can't see it. I'll check after. Yeah, so what do you guys think about Metroid Blast Ball? That's what I'm looking for right now. I mean, I hope that we do see more in it, though. It is good, but it would be nice with some random items to mix it up, make the gameplay a little bit more fun.
Yeah, a little more arcadey.
Yeah. I have a surprise for everybody. I'm going to give away a game right now. How do you feel about that?
Go on.
I'm going to give away a good one tonight. How does Super Street Fighter 4 for the 3D edition sound? For the 3DS?
Oh, that's a good game.
It is. And I honestly don't think I'll be playing it, so I'm going to give it away to one of you guys. Because Uncle Jason's nice like that. Do you want to do trivia since you're a big Street Fighter guy?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Let me think of something.
Okay, how much time do you need?
Like 2 seconds.
All right. I found the best way to do it on my streams. I just write a number down and I guess the number on this paper.
Wow, that's bad.
It's efficient. Which, by the way, if you do join me on my Axiom Verge stream, I give away a game now every time we find a new item. And if you guys want, I'll stream shortly after class or Crass tonight.
Okay, I got it. It's a pretty easy one if you're a Street Fighter fan, but I mean, what was M. Bison's original name?
That's a good one. I don't know it, but I'm a casual.
I'll let you know when someone answers it correctly.
All right. I'll get the code ready here. Bam. It's ready.
Look, they're actually putting down numbers. I think he wrote down a number.
I did not write a number, guys. You have to actually answer Sean's question. M. Vega Bison. Oh, Catcham's in here.
Nicholas Cortez wins.
Nicholas Cortez, eh?
Balrog.
That's nice, because he doesn't have a Wii U, so this is good. I know he has a 3DS. I remembered, Nick. I hope you didn't have this game, though. What was his name?
Nicholas Cortez.
Yeah, what was the name of Bison?
Oh, Balrog.
Really? It was Balrog?
Bison was Balrog. Yeah, and like there was people had different names in the Japanese and the international ones for some reason. M. Bison was who Balrog was because it was a play on Mike Tyson, but Tyson got the rape charge around that time, so they switched it. So that's why M. Bison is M. Bison. He was originally supposed to be just Balrog.
Hang on. Repeat that. Who got the rape claim?
Mike Tyson, the boxer.
Okay, yeah.
And the boxing character was called M. Bison as a play on of Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay.
So in the American version, they changed it.
The more you know. Awesome. Yeah, so Nicholas, I'm going to send you the code after
Wait,
this
why is
stream.
everyone saying it's Vega? It's not Vega.
You sure?
Oh, wait. I did it backwards.
Oh, shit.
I did it backwards.
Oh, shit. That's embarrassing.
I did fuck that up.
Do you have any codes then to give up as an apology?
Because Nicholas actually said Vega first.
Oh, did he too?
Yeah, he said Vega first. Yeah, I fucked that up.
It's a trap production, said Vega. Oh, no, it was Nicholas who said Vega first.
It was Nicholas.
Wow. Thanks,
Yeah,
Nicholas, for saving
Vega.
us from.
Because there's four characters that are mixed up. It was M. Bison was Balrog. Vega was M. Bison. And Vega was who the fuck was Vega?
Originally in Japan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Well, Nicholas won anyways.
Yeah, good job, Nicholas. I'll send it to you. Vega, also known as Claw. What was his Japanese counterpart? No. Can I see that in here? Character was.
No, okay, never mind. They only switched. Well, no, because that wouldn't make sense.
All right, something to look into after this, and you can make a special RetroTube episode
Yeah.
on. Did you know in gaming, Street Fighter characters were mixed up? All right, let's do this lightning round now. So this is the end of the show. This is where we take 10-15 minutes to take your questions, your topics. Let us know what you think about the topics that were tossed up today. If we missed anything that you want to hear us talk about or that you want your opinions on, where did Sean go?
I gotta grab my phone. Hold on a second.
Oh. Is your headset wireless? Yeah, let us know. Lightning round starts now. 10-15 minutes. Let's do this. Do you follow me on Twitter, Nicholas? If you follow me on Twitter, that is the easiest way because YouTube doesn't let me message people like consistently the way I want to anymore. You used to be able to go to the profile page and say like send a message, but that doesn't happen anymore. So let me know the best way that I can reach you and send you this code. I'm just giving out so many codes these days. Code Fairy. You looking it up right now?
No, I'm texting back my mom.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I gotta text my mom too. Oh, Benjamin says he has a free code for Super Street Fighter 4. Benjamin, you want to give it out in the stream tonight, or what's the deal? You just saying, look at what I have. Let us know if you're going to be sharing. Jason, did you watch the Sonic 25th anniversary live stream from start to finish? I did not. I was out that weekend when it was announced because I remember catching the trailers on my phone. I was like, what is all this Sonic news? It would have been exciting though. I would have loved to have watched the live stream. Do you think Pokemon will get less attention after the new update? Oh, less attention, I assume, after the new update. I think Pokemon Go is destined to get less attention every day that we move forward. I'm already playing it a lot less, and I'm getting requests from friends who want to go like Pokemon hunt. I'm just like, I'd rather do other things. You back with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you take a few questions.
Can you make up an NX rumor on the spot?
It'll peel your banana.
It'll jerk off your dick. Vega was Bison, Bison was Balrog, and Balrog was Vega. There we go. Is it true that Nintendo will be using NVIDIA's X2 processor for the next? No one knows.
It is so true. Like, you have no idea how true it is. None of us do.
Yeah, the live stream did suck. The Sonic thing, I couldn't watch it.
Oh, really? It was bad?
Oh, it was so bad.
Like cringeworthy?
Yeah, it was so bad.
Well, I guess I didn't miss anything.
Akia watched the whole thing, and I was like, great, I'm going to go do other stuff because I'm not watching this shit. Do either of you play Overwatch? I played the beta, and I didn't really care for it, but I seem to be the only one who doesn't.
I played the beta too, and it's not my type of game.
Do you think the NX hits the March release? I don't know, man. That's tough. Every day that goes by and they haven't debuted it, I feel less and less confident in the March release, but I guess we'll kind of just have to wait and see.
Another fact, as I was going through the E3 history facts, I learned that I think it was the PS3, which was also announced for a March release, but it was delayed to the holidays. So it wouldn't be a first if the NX slipped, but I really hope not.
Can B8 have a sandwich? Sure.
I don't know. To be fair, Pokemon Go is not aimed towards people like us. Who is it aimed for? Because I feel we are exactly the demographic Pokemon Go is aimed at. It uses nostalgia very heavily on the people that grew up with it. We are all old enough to walk around with phones on our own and actually hunt these down. Um, are you referring to people who game a lot? Is that who you're saying it's not geared for?
I think he's saying it's geared for the casual market, which I agree with.
Hmm. Well, yeah, they get more out of it. How's your mommy?
She's good. She's just wondering what's up with me moving.
Tell her I say hi.
You're an idiot. Do you think Animal Crossing mobile or Fire Emblem will be a site? No. No, no,
You
no.
didn't even finish the question. What's the question? What if someone's just listening to this?
Oh, because we are on SoundCloud and iTunes. Because I did a
Yeah.
great job saying that at the start.
Whoopsies.
No, it will not be as successful as Pokemon Go. There's no way in fucking hell.
Speaking of SoundCloud, I'm going to go put that link in the description right now so that if anybody is curious and they want to bookmark it, you will know where to find it.
Here's a good question for Jason. Will we see more stuff like Nintendo's E3 history videos?
Oh, we're going to see two more. Part 3 and Part 4.
If Renegade Kid gets the green light to port Sonic Mania to the 3DS, what do you think about that? I think that would be cool. I don't see it happening, but I think it would be cool.
Oh, I can't even put it in the description. I can't edit the description on the fly. That sucks.
Casuals, lacks real gameplay. What will E3 2017 be like for Nintendo? Well, that's a good question.
E3 2017. What will E3 2017 be like for anybody, I would say? I would ask.
It's going to be very interesting because Microsoft is going to be talking about their new hardware that's replacing the Xbox One. Sony will be balls deep in VR bullshit. And then Nintendo will just be like, we're not coming. Here's an Animal Crossing trailer. Go play Animal Crossing. Do you think the NX code name will be its real name? No.
Whoops. Someone had asked if you would see more E3 videos. I just want to say that yes, and you will also be seeing. I'm going to be branching away from Nintendo only videos, not on this channel. You'll still get Nintendo enthusiast videos, but on my personal stuff, I will be making videos of that caliber on broad gaming topics. So subscribe today if you want some of that.
Nobody wants that.
Everybody wants that. And
They
Indie
like
Corner is back too. I revived Indie Corner on that channel for all indie games on all platforms.
And the crowd goes mild.
Very mild. One day, man.
Do you want a mini SNES? Of course. I'm a sucker for shit like that. I want that fucking retro bit thing, dude. It's gonna have 100 games on it. That's crazy. And I've heard some things off the record that I can't talk about.
Of course.
But really, really legit. I sent that bastard an email and he didn't get back with me. The guy who runs it.
Did you answer yeah.
What?
Did you answer the question, do you think the NX codename will ultimately be used as its real name?
Yes, I did, and I said no.
Okay. I think yes. I think it's a possibility. Strong possibility.
I don't think so.
It's already built up a lot of brand identity, just being a code name.
I suppose, but I don't know. It's not their style. Like they never do things like that.
They never do things that we would think make sense. Yeah. The Super Wii. Please don't call it the Super Wii.
It'll be called the Weenie.
I kind of like that.
It's a good name.
It's clever. Marshmallow Man. Yes, Marshmallow Man is the game I played there. When do you think the NX will be unveiled? Sean says September. I say by the time October's done.
When did I say September?
Earlier in the stream.
Oh, unveiled.
Unveiled.
Okay.
Unveiled. September, October.
Sorry.
Yeah. Or Sean will eat his hat.
No, I don't have to eat my hat anymore.
You do now. I just put you up to it. Oh,
a mini
email
Game
came
Boy.
in. Nugget of Glory. I shouldn't say that out loud. Okay.
Yeah, don't say it out loud because it's only in the chat. The Super Weenie. I like that.
Super Weenie. It'll get you.
We have made the super weenie for you, the gamer.
Imagine the slogans that you can make with that.
Weenie. Super weenie. Pray hard.
Or don't play at all.
Or don't pray at all.
Play at home or on the go with the
What
Super
was their
Weenie.
what's their stupid slogan now?
There's no play like it. Super Weenie.
There's we super weenie. There's no pray like it.
Of course, it has to be with the Japanese accent.
Well, yes, because that 90% of their staff is
Yeah,
Japanese.
but did they say, now you're playing with power? No. It
No,
was
but that
never
was
with a Japanese accent.
the American ads for the Wii sure as fuck were. We would like
Oh,
to pray.
we would like to. Yeah, well, they were stressing the marketing was all about, oh, it's inclusive, it's we, regardless of what language or country you're in, because you can be in a language.
What are the chances of seeing games powered by Unreal 4, Unity, and Cry Engine for the NX?
Hi.
Well, the Wii U could run the Cry Engine. Crisis 2, or was it 2? Yeah, I
Sonic
think it was Crisis
Boom.
2. Yes. Uh, Unreal 4 engine is in Sonic Boom, and Crisis 2 is 95% complete for the
I
Wii
thought the
U.
Crisis engine was used for Sonic Boom.
Was it the Crisis engine or was it Unreal 4?
It was a big deal when it came out. I remember we were all like, what? Sonic Boom required an enhanced version of CryEngine 3 for Wii U.
Oh, okay.
It was the CryEngine. And it was
So
cool. Like
yeah,
I interviewed the CEO of Big Red Button for that, and I was like, why are you using this?" And it was cool because he's like, "Yeah, it's what we're most familiar with." And they were talking about how it was difficult actually to add the Wii U gamepad support into the CryEngine because it wasn't there before. So they had to build it from scratch, and we saw how well that went.
they did a damn good job of it. Great
Do you
experience
think there's a
there.
chance of a surprise physical release of Fatal Frame 5 in October? I think your best bet of Fatal
No.
Frame 5 is if Nintendo allows these third-party like
Limited run.
limited run, if they let limited run do limited runs of Wii U physical games, because right now that's how a lot of indies on the Sony platforms are getting physical copies is through limited run, aka
Yeah.
Zoot Drifter got physical copy there on the Vita and PS4. So come on,
Limited run
Nintendo,
is fucking awesome. I don't know why Nintendo isn't trying to
give
work
them
with
permit.
them.
Yeah, I know it's stupid. When will you two confess your love for each other? When Sean can get over his big ego.
I don't have an ego. What are your thoughts on Nintendo's new slogan? I think it sucks. There's no play like it. What the fuck does that? That's not even English. There's
Uh,
no play like it. So what's the noun? Play? Or play is an adjective or a
I think in terms
right?
of marketing or even like, yeah, marketing psychology, it's terrible because you have just the word no play. Like that affects, I don't know, the subconscious, I'd imagine. Like no play. You're right in your slogan, you're pretty much saying don't play.
There's no play like it. So play is the noun. So what do you mean there's no play like it?
You
There's
can't play
nothing
like
like
that
it?
anywhere else.
Is that what you mean?
I would like you to try that on one of your dates one day. At one point in the night, any point of your choosing, just say, there's no play like it.
What's a date?
Mm, what would you call that in your world? A hookup? A call? A booty call?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, see, it was on. Yeah, hypothetically, if the NX was a failure, what do you see Nintendo's falling course of action? Do they become a publisher for other consoles? That's a good question because I actually did want to bring that up today. A lot of people are crying for Nintendo to just go put software on other consoles in light of all these rumors, which is another part of the doom shit gloom thing going around. And that's how you dilute Nintendo brands. One of the reasons Nintendo brands are so strong is because they can, I guess they could still do it, but they have a lot of control over their brand, over the licensing, over the quantities, everything. And yeah, they could still do that on the other platform, but now you are, how to express this? Now you are putting you're, I don't know, you're putting these games right next to other games that they can easily get buried. Whereas if you want to play them now, you have to go to a Nintendo console, and there's not that much else. They stand out. So I think they would dilute their brand if they did that. If they were just software developer. Sean?
Yeah, I agree. Didn't work out for Sega.
Sega.
Didn't work out for Atari. Show me one company that it's worked out for. that was in hardware and then just went to making games. Thank you. Oh, but it's Nintendo. I don't give a fuck.
Are you guys interested in the upcoming Dragon Quest VII remake for 3DS? It makes Sean's everything hard.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Is the Play Nintendo show really replacing the Cat Mario show? Is anybody who does anybody who watches this or listens to this podcast actually watch the Cat Mario show? And if so, genuine question, what is entertaining about it or informative? For the record, I don't. I don't watch it. Do you watch it,
Yeah.
Sean?
No, I don't watch a Cat Mario show, Jason.
Do you know about it?
Do I look like a man that would watch a Cat Mario show?
I don't know. You
I
surprised me
don't
on a
even
lot
like.
of things.
I don't like cats.
Did you play Super Mario 3D World?
I did like the cat suit.
There you go.
It wasn't bad.
Bubble Bath Girls HD remake for the NX. What are they talking about in here?
Good stuff. Stuff I want to see.
The NX has blast processing. PlayStation Neo doesn't. Okay, so our viewers don't even know about the Cat Mario show. I think it was more pushed on the Nintendo of Europe channel, if I recall correctly.
It was some dumb shit.
It's dumb. It's not animated. It's like Mario and Peach on like sticks, and they're bouncing up and down, and they're like puppets. It's not appealing in the least. All right, so that's it for the lightning round for this week. Sean, let's wrap this up. What are you doing this week? What can we expect from you this week?
My day off is tomorrow, but I don't know how much stupid shit I'm going to be doing, adult shit. I am going to finish, or I'm going to write up that review for that terrible RPG that Eric gave me. Thanks, Eric. You're the best. And then, yeah, just doing shit on enthusiast.gg. All sorts of fun stuff going on over there. You know, just stuff like that. That's pretty much it.
Yep. All right. As for me, I am working on the part 3 of the history of Nintendo at E3. It's not coming out this week. It's probably realistically going to come out next week. Someone made a good point here. Nintendo Wii U, the next collector system? Probably will be. So buy what you can while you can. Other than that, not much on the Nintendo Enthusiast channel, but if you do want to get more indie content and streams from yours truly, you can follow me in the chat at the Jason Lapine YouTube channel.
You streaming tonight, buddy?
I have to go make a delivery, but I will be back in 30 minutes, and I will be
What are you
streaming
delivering at 9:30 at night? A fucking kilo?
wood. Here. Yeah,
Fucking?
I'm going to be streaming Axiom Verge in 30 minutes, and we're going to have a little game where whenever I can cover a weapon, I give out a code for the Wii U or the 3DS. So join me there if you want to hang out. We usually have a few guys in the chat, just chilling, having a good time. It's better than Sean streams, so.
Okay.
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Same channel, same time, actually 30 minutes earlier.
30 minutes earlier.
Yeah. And yeah, until then, keep it classy, or as Sean would say,
Keep it crassy.
let's play some music. Oh, yeah, you always sing us off on something.
Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful.
Also, SoundCloud and iTunes. Holy shit. Did you kill a cat?
It's like John Stamos's younger brother.
Okay.
You never saw that episode of South Park?
No.
Oh, that was a good one.
All right.